Welcome in to episode 7 of the Coach Ali Smith Show for 2024, brought to you by Coach. Good win over Bob Jones Friday night. It was a game defined by adversity.
Absolutely.
First, we get the game started. Both teams kind of score and then have some miscues. Talk a little bit about that for a second.
Yeah, we had some mishaps there. I think, not making an excuse, but maybe the weather played a factor into those and some things that just didn't go our way.
And then you talked about the second one, and sometimes it rains, but Friday it rained sideways, and that does have an impact on the game in a lot of ways.
It did. It came in our kids, but they did a good job of handling it.
Found yourself down 20-7 in the second quarter, and then we get a turnover on the punt. So kind of talk about that play for a minute.
Yeah, we put our big punt guys in, and then so we put some of our faster guys at the gunners. They went down and made a good play right there.
So it's 20-14 at the half. We come out and score to take the lead at the beginning of the third quarter. Then are up 27-0, and Bob Jones drives to the 1 yard line, and that's our play of the week, is the goal line stand, the stop at the goal line. So kind of set that up for us. It's a play that potentially could tie the game, and then talk about from a defensive perspective what you're doing there.
Well, right before that, there was a penalty. The previous play, then we come out and then we take a time, and then we come back and we set it up, and man, we sent one of our inside fire zones, and man, it was a big deal, and our kids executed it pretty well.
You had you guys coming off the edge. They not only stopped the play, they stopped it for a loss, get the ball, drive down, and really put the game away after that. Tale of two halves, right? What'd you learn about your team Friday night?
Well, overcoming adversity. They did a good job of handling that composure and then coming out and just executing. They didn't play the score. They just played the game. And
a win over a 7A opponent that some pundits had us picked to lose in that game, and guys hang on to get a big win.
Oh, absolutely. Bob Jones is a really good football team, solid. We were a little undermanned on Friday night, and so we were really excited about our kids stepping up.
We really didn't talk about that part of the adversity, but you had some key players who were not in the game at corner, and D-line's had some knocks the last few weeks, so got some guys getting healthy there. So you're right. I mean, that's another area where adversity kind of affected the team, and they were able to overcome it.
Absolutely. The kids did a great job of stepping up, guys getting the opportunity to play that hadn't played, starting for the first time, so they did a good job.
So that's a rewind of last week's win over the Bob Jones Patriots. We'll be back with segment 2 in just a moment. Welcome back to segment 2 of episode 7 of the Coach Ali Smith Show for 2024. Here with our player interview this week, junior defensive back and wide receiver / running back, Karel Yao. Thanks for joining us, Rel.
No problem.
So, first of all, let me ask you this. What's your favorite part of playing defensive back?
I'll probably just say being able to press wide receivers and lock them up for the whole game, really.
Okay, and now to the other side of the ball, you rather play receiver or you rather play running back?
I'll say wide receiver.
Why is that?
Because I don't know, just like to just run past defenders, just make them look silly, what I'm saying, when they're trying to guard me.
And that did happen Friday night,
Sir.
right? So how long have you been playing football?
I'll probably say since I was, 6.
Since you were 6 years old. So what's your most memorable play? Which one stands out to you the most?
Actually, I'll probably say the most recent one's probably the field goal block, week 1 against Muscle Shoals.
Week 1 against Muscle Shoals, field goal block. Awesome. So who's your favorite college football team?
Bama for sure.
Bama for sure. And who is your favorite player all time?
Like to ever play the game?
Yeah.
I'll probably say A.J. Green.
A.J. Green, okay. Who's been the biggest influence on your life?
My parents for sure.
Your parents?
My mom especially.
What's something your mom tells you that you always hear in the back of your head?
Just, I don't know, that's a good question. I'll probably say, just always do the right thing and just make sure.
Okay.
Good behavior.
Okay. What's your favorite class right now?
Probably Coach Daugherty, ACT Prep.
ACT Prep. Who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Tang.
Miss Tang. Okay. Who's faster, Coach Daugherty or Coach Avery?
Probably Coach Daugherty.
Okay. Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Hamburger or hot dog?
Hot dog.
Okay. What are you going to be looking for Friday night against Lee?
Just being able just to, try to get to the end zone again, basically.
try to get back to the end zone. Okay? Well, Real, thanks for joining us for our player interview. Have a great week. Go Titans. Welcome in to the final segment of episode 7 of the Coach Ollie Smith Show for 2024. Again, brought to you by the folks at Twin City Used Cars. Coach, you begin a 2-game road trip in region this week. The next 4 games, pivotal for the playoffs.
Absolutely. We've talked about it as a staff, with our student athletes. We even talked about it with our parents. And, this is a big 4-week stretch for us.
Because we've not had back-to-back region games. And these are 4 straight games in region beginning this week with Lee. And people initially look at Lee and they go, well, there's a team that's winless. That Tiger's not dangerous, but that's not true at all, is it?
No, absolutely not. Coach McGuire and those guys, they do a really good job. They have some really good skilled players. They have some really big offense and defensive linemen. And so we're going to have our work cut out for us, and we're not in a place where we can take anybody for granted.
Who is their player on offense that you see? I know last year they had the running back that everybody talked about. Who's the player this year for
I'm
them?
going to say they have multiple. Number 12, he does a really good job. They get him the ball in multiple ways. He play a little Q and receiver and different things. Number 1 is a really good player as well. They have a multiple of guys that can take it the distance.
Pretty big guys up front on defense, so talk about the type of defense they run and the issues that they could present for you.
They are multiple, and they try to move around a little bit, on defense. 91's a really big guy over there, and 90 as well. They have some big guys over there.
So going to Milton Frank, we haven't played there in a few years, but we'll be playing at Milton Frank for those of you who are going to make the road trip. Invite all you Titan fans to come out to the game. It's a big one. Get a win here, and you're one step closer to another region championship.
Absolutely. We talked to again on Sunday, sent out that this is our playoff faith right here. If we want to have an opportunity in the playoff, we have to take these games and play them at a very high level.
Well, Coach, good luck against Lee on Friday night. Go Titans.
Go Titans.
And I want to say thank you to Twin City Used Cars for their sponsorship of the Coach Ollie Smith Show.